don't think I was out with you. I was out with another group of mates, and we were at the red couches. And this guy was hooking up with a chick, and usually, like, you know how like the girl would sit on the guy's lap. So he like rolled reverse, and he was sitting on this chick's lap, and she had glasses on. So he pulled her glasses off, and he put them on him. and then he's just like. My name is Morokai with THEIF. We're back on every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify and 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. Have you ever gotten a gift for someone and it fell flat? Yes. Yes, I have. I remember there was like, when I was working once, I was aged, but I had like a real light crush on a girl. Like it was so light, I didn't even know if it was there or not, but there was no other girls I was talking to. So I guess I'm in love. So it's a weird approach. That's usually how I was. I told her I'd get her a favourite ice cream for her birthday. And when I got to work, I just forgot it. Like I completely forgot. And then she shut up. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because I booked it in. I told her I'd bring it. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, next shift, which was like next week, because we didn't have a heap of shifts together, forgot it again. I forgot she was on that day. She's not doing a good job. So the second time, I'm like, oh. He's just really not that into it. I just had to tell her I left the ice cream at home. I had it myself. Yeah. It's what you would have wanted. Because I was on my break and I was like, fuck, is there any ice creameries around near me? It's not like they're a popular brand. Yeah, they're not out that way. Right, so I think I remember I got it for her and it fell so flat. It was like a $5 ice cream. It was a knockoff one of the one we actually wanted to get. Yeah. And it was mate, that gift fell flat. With gifts, what? Are you the type of person that is like, can't wait, I've just got you like a present or a gift, and you really like hype it up? Or do you like, or are you not, are you the sort of type of gift person that just is like, there you go? If there's a gift exchange and I know I've spent a good amount of money, I'll hype it up so they can make sure they fucking match me. Isn't that but it's funny though, right? Because I don't want to downplay it too much, and then I give them something that's incredible, and they've given me like tea towels. Well, dude, so I'm so glad that you bring this up, right? Because for Christmas, Ali and myself, we like gave ourselves a budget. Mm-hmm. And all that. I think that's if you aren't doing that, by the way, start doing it, because it works so much better. Because you don't want to be the person that pays more than the other. Yeah, by a large amount. Yeah, by like a significant amount. So like that's the best way to do it. Yeah, is the best way to do it. But no, I've had a few gifts that haven't landed as well as what I would have liked. Usually for my brother, of all people. I just feel like going into it, I'm like, oh, this is a great gift. Like, he's going to fucking love it. I think it was a pair of boots that he really wanted. Unless it's Epsom salts for his bars. Yeah, he's not up and about, He's not going to be up and about. I just remember I bought him like these pair of boots because he was going on and on about it. And got him. I think he only wore them like once. I was like, you piece of shit. Disrespect. I was like, how dare you? Do you know what else? I hate getting a present that you know you're not going to use, but that person's in your life, so you're gonna have to figure out a way to use it. Yeah. Especially so it was like a substitution. My girlfriend got me fantastic knives for Christmas, right? Me and my brother. But let's say we had an even better pair of knives previously. Every time she's over, we'd have to use her knives no matter what. Yeah. But thank God we actually need knives. Yeah, we had the bluntest knives. They couldn't. I would not actually be if someone was breaking in and my life was on the line, and I ran and grabbed the old knives. If I tried to stab them, it would just bounce off. Like, they were that blunt. That's so bad. They were so blunt. That's terrible. I just thought this year you'd probably be getting forks for Christmas, mate. No, we went to Kmart. Okay. We got a big haul of forks. Did you give your brother a good old backhand about it? You're like, mate, if you leave a fork at work one more time. He denied it all. Well, you're not taking the forks to it. No, I said, mate, I'm not taking the forks anywhere. You're the fork thief. Well, just don't know, though. Just keep leaving them on side. I don't know how it keeps happening. I'm such a tradie. Just leave it. Oh, I hate that. I fucking hate that. But you know what's so funny? This screams how much I'm not a tradie. The only time I've ever worn a high vis was to a nightclub that was like a tradies night. Fuck Chanel. Can I just say? I went to Kmart, bought a high vis hoodie. That's so sad. I hated that. The nightclub that we used to go to would always have like a weekly, it'd be like a frat party where you frat chat. And I was like, you'd always see people with like sleeveless like school shirts and all that. And I'd be like, what fucking tossers? Like, what a fucking loser. Nah, see, some people, if they played it right, they were able to really get into it. There's some roles, it would be embarrassing, but some people just own it no matter what. There's some people that can own a situation and make something that you would think is so incredibly embarrassing. They're somehow the main attraction now.
If you got the confidence and stuff, then most definitely, like, you can pull it off.
Mate, do you know one of those nights at the nightclub that I just didn't think anyone could pull off? Those rated R nights.
Yeah, what was up with that?
Bro, I
swear there was a period where that night happened like almost every single week for the entire month.
Yeah, I think the owner maybe had a little kink or something.
I think so. It's like it's a Playboy bunny one. Now we have women in cages with topless bloody hot men.
Yeah, there was the girl. There was
all the girls like in like corsets and stuff like that.
I remember one girl just came without pants. Like she literally did not wear pants. And me and like our group of friends were like, is she whittling on the West floor like not wearing pants? I couldn't believe it. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, then you're in trouble if you stare. But you're sort of like, there's no way that you've done that. Why are you not wearing pants at a club? Like, it's cold. It's going to be cold when you get out.
I also remember where we loved going up to hang out and sit down. We went to go up there once, and these seats were taken over because two of the biggest men and biggest girls I've ever seen, it's like they were twins, were sitting down and they were riding these two guys and making out with them. And everyone, it was funny watching like this revolving door of people go up, go to sit at their classic spot, see what was happening, go, oh, and then back around and leave. Oh. And they took over, mate, the rated R night, people might think like, oh, there's going to be like, you know, guys, they got their abs out, girls, they're wearing like a nice bra. No, it was guys with no abs. Oh, did you notice that so many of the men that didn't wear a shirt had no muscle, no abs,
yeah, but they were confident about they owned it though.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Some of them did.
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh, okay.
Because I remember some of the friends in our group did it, and I was like, we are drinking in separate locations tonight.
Yeah, true. It's a bit embarrassing.
Shout me drink. Yeah, sure, man, sure. Just get someone else to deliver it to me, and we'll be...
The red couches, though, that was a take back.
I love sitting down on those couches.
I remember going... I don't think I was out with you. I was out with another group of mates, and we were at the red couches. And this guy was hooking up with a chick, and usually, like, you know how like the girl would sit on the guy's lap. He like rolled reverse, and he was sitting on this chick's lap, and she had glasses on. So he pulled her glasses off, and he put them on. and then he's just like, he's like looking at like me and a few mates, and then he's just like, I'm a wizard, Harry. And like went to like hook up with the chick, and I'm like, there's no way this is happening. I'm like, how have you managed that? Like, and he's like sitting on her lap, and he's like playing with like her face, like, yeah, like
but the only way I could see that happening to people that I would know would be if there was like a what are the odds, and before you go out and be like, what are the odds when you hook up with someone, you try to embarrass yourself as much as possible.
Yeah, but
like, 1 in 100.
It was like the chick was like into it, and I was like, there's no way this is happening. Like, that just doesn't work.
Bro, everyone's so unique.
They really are.
I really didn't like seeing people come in on dog collars. And
no, it was a bit much for me. I never really into the whole chokers. Like, I could never really get around them.
That was so crazy for me, that one. I was like, oh, I don't know if I like that one. It's just too much.
It's just not good. It's just, I don't know. To each their own. It's not a look for me.
I wouldn't be able to see that if I. What would you do if at your workplace, like you and the crew are like, all right, let's go out, and you know, with a lot of people, they don't usually go out with their work crew unless it's like a work event or something.
Correct.
But you've been invited out. Like, oh, come on, Leroy, let's go out. We'll just go out to a club. And you're like, oh, I don't really like it, but fuck it, it's with the work crew. I'll go out. And they're getting their leashes on. They're getting the dog collars.
Fuck
like,
that.
Bro, imagine if you're pre-drinking with them, like you're doing a couple of Jaeger bombs.
And get ready.
And you're like joking around, having a boy. Like, this is sick. And you're seeing like the doors open a little bit. And you're seeing the costumes they're putting on. And to them, it's like just the norm. And you're like, oh my God, I'm about to get in an Uber Plus for these people.
No, fuck that. I'll quit.
I don't think you'd be able to. I seriously don't think you'd be able to say no. You would try to come up with an excuse.
Oh no, I would fucking hate. That's probably a big fear.
I I remember I went out once.
Have you ever had that where you've been out and like people like saying like you got to dress up for like the event or whatever, and then you rock up to an event and you're all dressed up, and you get there and no one else, and you're like, are you fucking shit?
I love those videos. I love those
It's
videos.
just like we told him we're like on a cross dress or whatever. There's a guy in like heels and like a tutu, and you gets to the pub and everyone's like, mate, what are you doing?
Those are classic.
He's like, whoa, what?
Bro, those are classic. I remember I wanted to get out of a night so bad at the prees I was at, and I was in a relationship too, and that definitely made it so I was like, oh, what they were planning was a big night, and I was trying to stay away from that. I was making a bit of a switch, not going as hard, and also the clubbing experience isn't as fun if you're not going as hard. But I wanted to see them. But the problem was when I went out, I realised, dude, you're going to have the worst time ever. And this is also the friend group that back in the day when they pressured you and forced you to do things, you were like, yep, let's do it. But now you can't.
Bit different now that I got a partner.
Yeah, a bit different. But they're also the type that won't let up. And you know they won't let up.
Yeah, they're not going to go easy on you.
100%. So your night is going to suck if you don't do what they do.
Come on, you pussy.
Yeah, bro. And they had a few other people at the prees that I was like, oh my fucking God. So, bro, the entire pre-drinks, I'm thinking of excuse after excuse after excuse. Because if you don't have a good one.
Got diarrhea.
Because if you don't have a good one, bro, they will
they'll eat you alive.
Yeah, they will eat you alive. So, mate, just pretending I'm on the phone, my brother's just got dumped. Yeah. And I'm just like, nah, he's got a bad history. I need to be there for him. I had to pull out all the stops.
Are you actually telling like real life things about your fucking Bill? So, nah, like
bro, it's dire.
He will.
Bro, so
he's the type of guy that would.
He would do it, bro. I've got
to be there for him.
He's
at the train tracks right now.
We went to Eureka Tower, and the whole time I was on edge. I didn't know what he was going to do.
Could you imagine like actually using a real life situation that was fucked for you and your family? You're just like for a full blown excuse to get out of it. I need to go.
Bro, that would have to be ultra for you to whip out like an excuse.
Like something so dark
that is so detrimental to your family.
Like it's actually like we don't talk about it's in the four walls of the family home. It never gets spoken about. It's not something like that like anyone's proud of, and you're just like, he's done it.
Bro, I can't imagine you're trying to use every type of excuse. You're at the prees, it doesn't work. You're in the Uber, it doesn't work. You walk in the club, it doesn't work. You're in the line, about to show your license. You're like, fuck it, my dad killed himself. I've got to go, guys. It's the anniversary. I'm like, I need to go.
It completely ruins the mood for everyone else that you're with. They're like, literally. Dude, why are you saying anything? You're like, now you're picking up on it.
You're in the Uber on the way home, so ashamed that was your backup plan.
I feel so guilty.
But man, yeah, I had to use that he was getting dumped by his missus, and that like he was so upset. He needed something.
Did they let you go? Or were
After enough phone calls where I separated from my group, pretending I'm on the phone, yeah, it finally worked. But here's the thing: they kept saying, "Go get him and bring him out. We'll cheer him up. Go get him and bring him out."
That's even
and I was like, "No, it's a pretty serious breakup."
You're like on the phone as well. You're just like, I've got to take this. You're like, mate, I'll be there. Be there. Someone's like right next to you. You're like, I can't hear that person on the other. You're like, no, he doesn't have his volume up. He doesn't have his volume up. You've muted yourself. I can't hear him.
Bro, that was the worst. So imagine that. You think you're out of it, and this is the type that are just like, nah, get him out. I think even someone said, I'll get in the Uber with you. We'll go get him. I'll pump him up to come out. This is the type of people I was dealing with.
Yeah, just get the sign. I don't want to be here. How hard is that though when you seriously have people like that and it's just like, take the fucking hint.
Oh, they can't take no for an answer.
Yeah, and they just keep on pushing you until you're like in the back wall where you're like, fuck, like you've worn me down that much that now I'm giving up.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you how I really feel, and we're not going to be friends anymore.
Yeah. You're not going to like me.
Yeah.
You're not going to like it when I'm mad.
Bro, isn't that a hard thing when you do like people and you want them in your life, but
only to a certain amount sometimes.
Man, 100%. There was someone that I was gonna catch up with the other day, and for me, I was like, "Fuck, man! There's so many things I want to get done," and he bailed. Didn't even give me a message. And mate, was so happy.
Yeah, I know, no, but like, again, like, sort of going back to previous podcasts here, but I actually hate when you can sort of tell the person on the other end is like, I really just can't be. It's like, just say it. It'd be so much better if you could just be open and honest and just be like, look, man, I'm going to be like, I just really can't be asked. And I'd just be like, that's fine. Because if I'm being honest, I can't be asked either.
Right.
Like, how much easier would the world be if all of us just admitted that shit
I'm
time
thinking
and time
back
again?
when I was like 13, 14 and I had nothing to do on my weekends at all. So like having a friend over for sleepover was like the biggest thing ever. And there'd be mates that would be like that. Like, I just want my own space. And I would just take such offense. I'd be like, you don't get it.
How dare you?
I have nothing to do. Like, this is, I need you.
I've looked forward to this all week and you don't even want to be with me.
How dare you?
You say it's more than bloody Simpsons not being on at 6 o'clock weeknights anymore.
Oh, mate. So fucking true.
Just trying to think of like all the times you just get like a maxi to the club as well, and some person's always just going a little bit too hard in the maxi.
Oh, I hate that. And you're thinking, we're not going to get let in.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
The fucking cab driver or the Uber driver was like giving you like the death side eye. They're like, sort of thing. It's like, mate,
But I would
just get us to the destination.
I'm not kidding. Without a doubt, I would rather do like a night shift at like a Coles or a Woolworths than be an Uber driver on a Saturday night.
I couldn't think of any, or even like a Macca's workout, dude.
Oh,
like any fast food of like a night on the weekend.
Having to deal with drunk
especially
people.
like long week, like a weekend like this one, like Easter weekend, like all that, like New Year's, not a chance. Because people just don't give a shit.
No, they don't. They don't care about it.
Especially in that state of mind.
I hate watching videos where an Uber driver gets like assaulted, and I'm not talking like full on like beat down. I just mean like
verbally like yelled at.
Even there's a lot of racism in it. Just slapping in the back of the head. Just even small ones like that. I hate it. Bro, this person's picking you up, and you're being drunk.
Yeah,
and
they're giving you a service.
Oh,
they're trying to make your night easier for yourself.
That type of person is the worst type of person. The worst type.
It's just crap. It is just fucking crap.
Yeah. But Macca's would be probably.
I just know how disgusting and scummy like Mac. It's like probably after midnight, Macca's just is fucking feral.
It is, isn't it?
Especially if it's close to a club or a bar.
Yep.
You just go in there, there's fucking rubbish everywhere, chips all over the table, half-eaten burgers left on the fucking thing. Someone spat on the floor. You're just like, ugh, this is fucking grim.
I don't even think the night, like, if you're getting paid, they pay very
shit.
So they're
probably just like minimum, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, surely you'd go.
And it's always the younger ones as well. Have you know, like there might be like one senior staff. Like, this has been a TikTok clip that we did. There's like one senior staff member to like a bunch of like 15-year-olds. And at 15, I'm going to be honest, like some of the people that you deal with, I don't think you're mentally prepared for that shit.
Especially if they're drunk. Some people, I don't know.
They're so full
I don't know
on
what
and
goes
in your
through your
face.
mind to be able to threaten a 15-year-old.
Like that'd stay at that age. If like, cause
if you had a big
like,
altercation, it would stay with you.
If you're not used, like that's not going to like leave you.
Yeah, if you had
like,
a big
you'd be
altercation.
like, I don't want to go to work again.
No.
I don't want to deal with that. That was fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt. We had a person who got held up. I think it was at knife point and tried to grab everything out of her till. She needed therapy for like a year after that. Because some people are very like skittish, and I don't blame, mate. If someone held you up, like you watch these videos and you go, "Oh, thank God they're safe," but just being held up and just say someone's got a knife to your back, and you feel like the point of that
like
edge,
the chair, yeah,
and you're just thinking, "Oh my God, at any second they can just."
That's
that
the
would
thing,
be
though. Like they look fine
terrifying.
on camera, but it's like the lasting effects of the situation.
But yeah, I do it all the time. There's so many situations on TV. I think, oh, that's not a big deal. Like, oh, why are they acting like this? Or it should be fine. But in reality, even like something like a breakup, like, mate, it's not. Even if the person was horrible to you, you're like, oh, why do they even care? Get over it. It's like, no, there was a connection with that person. It's not.
You don't. It doesn't just show. It's not just a switch.
I wish you could switch that mindset, but you really can't. It's too hard with a lot of things. I couldn't deal with that. Could not deal with it all. It's like what you were saying before, how if you're vibing something so much, you wish you could just bottle that emotion.
Bottle it off like a magical happy pill.
Yeah, put in a little shake.
That'd be, mate, I'm telling you, if you could just find out on your good days, whether that's like you've had a good amount of sleep, maybe the morning coffee hit just right, or you had a big breakfast, you just, I don't know, like exuberant, like just full of energy.
Yeah.
Using some big words here. But if you could just bottle a good day up, like you just place it in the bottle,
Right,
and just refrigerate that shit.
even bottle like a good day when you're really sad. Because you need the mix,
you do,
right? And
you
some
do need
people
the perfect mix. It's a good chemical balance.
Want a good cry sometimes. Like some people just want to feel that emotion. Imagine if you bottle that up too.
Yeah.
You just go to your
like,
fridge and you got every emotion, like excited, depressed, funny, happy. Oh,
Yeah, and you just mix it and match it. You're like, shit, I put a bit much too sad in that today.
mate, that
You're like up and about and you're like, I just can't stop crying.
that concoction's called life, man.
Yeah, that's it. It's not meant to be easy.
Nah. It'd be weird if it was easy, wouldn't it?
I don't think it'd be fun.
No.
Like if you really, I know we're sort of now towards the end here, so just fuck it. But I often think, for example, so like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's daughter, Northwest, is
I
it?
think so.
Their life is just handed to them on a silver, like from birth. You're born into royalty. Like your life's, you're not working a day's work ever.
Mm.
Like I know there's celebrities out there that are like, no, my son's going to like proper like public school, or they're getting a job and like and all that because I am. But like really, like their royalties and all that, like
Yeah.
it's like the Jenners. Like when have they? I know they model and stuff like that and do like all these photo shoots and have agents, and you know Kylie Jenner's got a lip kit or whatever the fuck it is. But like really, they just need to take a photo with the product and then bang, money.
Yeah.
Like
it's a counter that though. Like, yeah, they got money, but everywhere they go, there is not a single moment they're not photographed or put on display.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I would hate to leave this house. Just my bins the other day, I just put on like some flip flops. My hair was undone. I looked shocking. I had odd socks, and I just felt gross. If someone snapped up a few photos of me, and next thing I know, it's on the front of it's on my homepage of YouTube. I'm like, oh,
it looks like that. I don't know. Isn't it funny though? Like when I was younger, you'd see these celebrities, and I guess because the way that they're painted out to be, or like us as normal humans that aren't in that space. Yeah, like we like look up to them. We think they're so much superior. And like, oh, what an awesome life it would be to live and all that. I have it flipped. I wonder how many like of those celebrities like, fuck, I wish I was just like Buddy Luke and Lee on the podcast. Like I wish I could just do that. Yeah.
To be, I think,
and like, I
would say those celebrities would want that for maybe a month. Like there was anytime I see a celebrity go, bro, the money's actually toxic. Sometimes I wish I didn't have it. Yeah, okay, what's an easy fix? Donate all of it.
Yeah.
Donate everything you have. This isn't like an art problem where it's like I wish I had money and out of the blue I just get all this money come into me. You can. I think they say that because they're right. There's other things they have to focus on more because money's not an issue. So maybe their emotions are.
I wonder how we would be though for us if money wasn't like. How different our lives would be if you knew that you could sort of spend whatever.
Yeah, it'd be completely different.
Like, and all that. Because I just feel like me being me, would just buy so much just dumb, unneeded shit.
Yeah, I would. Well,
and I could justify it by being like, it doesn't matter though. Like, it's not even a dent into my account.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd buy a lot of expensive stuff.
Just stupid shit that I'd probably only like wear once if I'd even wear it alone.
Mm.
Be like, oh, I bought a Supreme t-shirt. Lee, it's a medium. You're like an XL, 2XL at best. Yeah, but it just looks cool.
Yeah, just chuck it out if it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but I hate when celebrities just like, oh, sometimes the money's the issue. It's like, okay, we'll just get rid of it all then. If it's that big of an issue, you can.
It'd be cool if we could somehow do an experiment like one, but like just swap lives for a day.
Yeah.
Like, say, like live as Justin Bieber for one whole day, and
like
Justin Bieber lives as you.
Yeah, just a simulation.
Just to really like see what it's actually like to like walk
in their shoes.
Yeah,
definitely. That would.
And just how eye opening it would be. Just imagine, like, I don't know, maybe you're at like Crown Casino in Melbourne, but you've got money, and just like the casino for what it is for you and I is completely different to what it is for them.
I'll tell you exactly what it'd be like. For me and you, it'd be, we've got $60 cash to go to the roulette table, and our game can be done in 5 minutes.
Already
and then we go pay $15 for a cocktail that we want to make sure we savor because we're now $75 in the hole. If we're rich, we're going up to a high roller table where all drinks are free. You can get a massage while playing. You're just talking shit with other rich people about your rich lives and your rich yachts and your rich girlfriends. And you can blow a heap of money and you don't care because you're about to go to a club where you're going to get let in and the table for you there is just paid for. You got a bottle, you got Grey Goose, you don't have to worry about a thing. Mate, that would be a dream. But I think Dan Bilzerian said it best once when he went on Joe Rogan. He goes, it's pretty hard to get me to a point of real happiness lately. He's like, I've got everything I want. Anything I want, I get. If I want to do it, I do it. So there's no chase.
There's no one telling him no, is there?
Well, there's no chase.
There's no thrill though. Then you're sort of like...
He's like, mate, a 10 out of 10 for me on the happiness scale is so hard to reach. For some people, it's just going away for a few days on glamping and with a weekend with their partner. That's their 10 out of 10. For me, I need to have like 15 models on a boat in Greece partying, and I'm going to drive around in a Lamborghini that day. He's like, and that might reach like an 8 for me because like that's just the norm.
Isn't that this crazy thing though? Like his 2 out of 10 day or 3 out of 10 day would be our 10 out of 10 day.
I reckon his 1 out of 10 day would be our 10 out of 10 day.
How fucked is that?
20 out of 10 day.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous.
That's what I mean. Everyone's got problems, but fuck, I do not like the whole money causes is the root of the problem. It's like, okay, then get rid of it all. Yeah. they would like to get rid of it, I reckon, for like a month. I reckon they would like to live normally for a month, and then they would notice that they would still have issues and problems, but now they've got problems about worrying about money. And there's a different problem when you're worrying about money.
Yeah.
And you've got
you're
your
worrying
own
about
issues.
the roof over your head, actually, like making sure that like the house is yours.
Especially if you've got other people to support.
Oh shit, yeah.
If you've got other people to support, that's a way bigger weight on your shoulders.
Completely
money-wise. Completely. Guys, that was Morokai THEIF. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next one.
Boom.
Boom.